player, or are you talking?
Breakout guys who exceed expectations, probably might change their spot on the depth chart from second team to first team. Are there consistent traits you see with guys kind of exceed their expectations a little bit?
It typically is going to be you're mentally tough. That's the tough thing about us defensively is there is a lot that goes into it, and it may not appear to be that way when you're looking at it from afar, but there's a lot that goes into it, and in order to push through defensively at Iowa, you've got to be extremely mentally tough. You've got to be mentally focused. You've got to have an internal drive that is, that's driving you past the fact that you're just out there playing football. And to me, it's pretty easy. We've recruited all these guys because they were very good high school players and very good football players. But when you get here, there's so much more that that's on you defensively, and especially at the linebacker position. That if you're going to break through, if you're going to push through, then you've got to find somebody that's driven to, that's internally driven to do the things off the field, outside of the classroom, outside of the fact that I've got them for an hour or so a day, meeting wise, they've got to do it on their own. And if they're doing that, then there's a good chance that they'll end up pushing through, they'll end up breaking through.
Mentally, what's the toughest thing that you tend to see the kids struggle with picking up at linebacker?
Probably just the speed of everything. It would be nice if everybody lined up in one formation. They didn't move guys around, but as soon as a guy moves, an inch or a foot around here, that changes us drastically. And the tough thing is that responsibility typically falls on the linebacker position to make sure that not only do they adjust themselves, but they also adjust what we're doing in front and what we're doing behind.
So does the mental side of it determine playing time almost as much as the physical part of it when you're picking between guys?
Yeah, to a certain degree, but there's we've got a little room for error. There's you got to throw somebody in there, and you got to accept the fact that maybe they're a little bit behind mentally, but you just want to see how they react to things, and you want to see how quickly they can get to the ball. And I'm not we're not going rogue defensively, but you definitely want to throw them out there and just see what they can do. And that's why typically you take somebody that is of lesser experience and you put them in there with somebody that's of greater experience to try to help that curve a little bit.